Hello, my name is Aaron Hobbs. I'm the Dean of the Salt Lake campus of Stevens-Henager College. And I'd like to show you real quick how conditional formatting would work in Excel. So if you were to get a list of names from the county business office, they would give you something that's very similar to what we have up here. And here we have company names, contact names, addresses, the city in Utah, or in Wyoming in this case, mailing address and cities again, and then what type of industry that they would come from. So one of the first things that you always need to do whenever you get a large list of data is create some way of sorting that. You can do that by making a table, or you can just create a filter. In creating the filter, what you're going to have is a way to manage all the data that's within a column. So a column that's in B, the column that's in C. So what you'll do is you'll create these filters. You will highlight that first row, go to Sort and Filter button, and then just click Filter. Excel is going to start making the rest of the data fall into certain categories. And what you're going to do then is come to the item that you want to sort or you want to filter, and there you can go ahead and create that type of filter. You're selecting what cities you'd want to target or what have you. Now, one of the other things that can happen is companies can come in here and they can show when they were established, what types of equipment that they sell or product or services that they offer. Neat thing that we can do with our table or our list that we've created is we can actually come in and say, you know, I'd like to highlight those companies that have had their licenses maybe in the middle. And so what I would do is I would highlight all the items in column A. So Shift Control down arrow, I'm going to bring up everything that's listed here, and this is the button Conditional Formatting. When you click Conditional Formatting, you have quite a few tools here. You can highlight certain cells that are greater than, less than, between numbers, or contain certain text. You can highlight those items that are in the top or the bottom, top 10%, top list, bottom list, averages that are there. You can create data bars that will just highlight so much of a cell that agrees with your condition. You've got color scales that represent bottom numbers and top numbers and will shade it per those designs. Icon sets, a very common practice, especially in mailing lists. These, you want to target the green ones, you'll maybe go after the yellow ones, and the red ones you're going to kind of ignore. And then you can create rules for your own self that have to meet the conditions that are common to Excel. In this case, I just want to go after a certain group. I want to say the groups that are within the middle of the pack. That's going to indicate to me that these are the companies that have been in business for a little bit of time, but have not necessarily been around for a very long time and are not necessarily new. So the easiest way that I can do that is through an icon set or through the data bars. If I chose the icons, what I can do is just come up here and select those buttons. Icons, and then select these buttons. Now, Excel is going to try to make an assumption as to what it is that you are trying to figure out. In this case, what they're going to do is look by the business ID, and based on that business ID, it's going to divide the group into a third. And how you measure that, or how you see that, is you go again to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules. The selection is here. You'll double click that, And here you're going to say those entities that are above the 67% mark will be in green. Those that are between 33 and 66% will be in yellow, and those that are below that 33% will be in red. In this case, because we know that the county is IDing these businesses by age, we're going to know, well, Zion's Bank has been part of this county for a very long time. So they probably got their business well established. Whereas these companies, Hunt Enterprises, Health Access, haven't been in business as long as the bottom 2/3 of these businesses. But if I wanted to just separate this, I could then, after creating these conditional formats, click my ID button, sort or filter by the cell icon. In this case, I want to target the yellows. Now, these would be all the businesses that are in that middle range. And these businesses are the ones that have been around for a little while, but maybe not as well established as some of the others. Or if you wanted, maybe you could just target those that are specifically new, or a combination thereof. So it's up to you what you'd like to do. But if you were to do this, you could actually create a marketing campaign and say, hey, welcome to the county, BMB shots, and you can create a mailing that will just go specifically to them, and you can introduce your company to them. Hey, I am Nick's Life Insurance. I see that you're relatively new to the county. Have you talked to anybody about life insurance? This is a great marketing system that you can do based on conditional formatting, which is an often underutilized aspect of Excel.